inviting me and making me a part of this great forum. I'm not only super excited, but extremely nervous and scared at the same time. I was so nervous for the last 2 weeks that whenever I tried writing my speech, I ended up working out. Because that's what I do. I work out. I work out when I'm in anxiety. I work out when I'm stressed. I work out to avoid things. So let us do something interesting, okay? To calm my nerves and to relax a bit, let us all stand up. Yeah? We're going to stand up and do 10 jumps. And don't worry, you won't pull a muscle, you won't hurt yourself. And if anyone has any aches or pains, just twist it up. But please, ladies and gentlemen, let's start, okay? Let's do this quick warm-up session and wake ourselves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Was that too difficult? No? Do you feel more alive? Maybe? Alright. For all those who don't know me, my name is Radhika Bose. I am a fitness and lifestyle blogger, a fitness enthusiast, a yoga practitioner, motivator, influencer, all of the above. I go by the name Yogasini on social media. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, please, ladies and gentlemen. On a daily basis, I talk about fitness and I make at-home fitness videos for people to watch and follow. I talk about living a holistic life. I'm a big advocate of mental health, body positivity and acceptance, and my guilty pleasures traveling. But for today, I want to focus on how any form of physical activity is important to live a wholesome life. Just like you eat food, go to sleep, go to work, attend classes, college, scroll through Instagram, physical activity is as important as all of the above. And mind you, I am not talking about getting that perfect figure over here or losing the extra kgs. I am talking about mental and physical well-being. Let me tell you a little bit of my story, give you some context as to why I reached this conclusion. Did I dream of becoming a fitness blogger, making it a profession? No. The only profession I knew while growing up which had anything to do with fitness was either being a PT teacher or a gym instructor. I'm a 90s kid, so obviously I was supposed to take up law, journalism, MBA, writing, being a professor. Not an engineer, I always found engineering very boring, so no. And if I was very intelligent, then obviously a doctor. I studied history from Miranda House. I wanted to do mass comm. I finally chose filmmaking. I went to London to study for a year. I worked at the London Olympics in 2012 in the broadcasting team. I dreamt of being the next Meera Nair, Nandana Das, Zoya Akhtar, the great ladies of filmmaking. I dreamt of getting an Oscar one day and even prepared a speech for it. I worked as a video editor, AD, production manager, giving jharus in the set, getting tea, coffee. I did all of that. And I spent the majority of my early 20s, mid-20s doing this profession. And I hated it. I really, really hated it. And not because the profession was bad to me or something awful happened for me to dislike it so much. I hated it because I doubted myself every step of the way. I didn't think I was good enough, not creative enough, not talented enough. I was crippled with anxiety. I was socially awkward. I couldn't even talk on the phone. I remember I once had the opportunity to be a part of Farhan Akhtar's Excel Entertainment. And to get that internship, all I needed to do was make a call. I couldn't even do that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. But I somehow sailed through. I was getting jobs, keeping myself busy, getting paid. And I kept on telling myself that I've studied this. I've spent money studying this. And I was trained to do this. So how can I quit it? wanted to do was great. Suddenly, I'm 27, I'm in a profession that makes me very unhappy, and I realized that engineers leave engineering to become writers, filmmakers, photographers. I was going to leave filmmaking to become what? Again, by 27, you were supposed to settle down, get married, do the whole 9 yards, and somehow all of a sudden everyone around me was getting married. And I was like, perfect. I'll get married, solution to all my problems. I'll have someone to take care of me. I would no longer have to work in this line of profession. I would no longer need to have a career. Get married, quit job, settle down. I won't go into detail of what happened next. I'll just say one line. Man plans, God laughs. In my case, woman plans, God laughs a lot. I still remember the date. It was 5th Jan 2016, and on that date, I found myself jobless, penniless, abused, heartbroken, and in depression. My parents, who've always been there for me, could not help. They did what every parent should do when they see their child struggling. They took me to therapy. I didn't want to go. In fact, I refused to go. They dragged me to the clinic and waited outside till my session got over. I started therapy once. I would do nothing all day. I would get up in the morning and instantly regret getting up, and all I wanted to do was sleep. I did not eat, I did not talk to anybody, and I would cry. One day, I was eating dinner and I started crying, howling over my Rajma chawal. Because nothing made sense to me. None of it made any sense to me. It was just like any other day, me trying to pass time. And for some odd reason, I could not sit still. I was very agitated, very restless, and I thought I'd go for a walk. I have a beautiful park in front of my house, and I thought I'll go for a stroll over there. And I walked for around half an hour. And it felt alright. In fact, it felt good. Next day, I decided I'd do some yoga. I've always loved practicing yoga, and I've always been into fitness from a young age. So I started working around every other day. I didn't have the money to join a yoga studio or call a teacher over. So I started looking up for yoga videos online, on YouTube, the ones I could follow, do it along with. I started reading up on its benefits. During my sessions, workout sessions, I was only focused on my body movement, the fluidity, the exertion I was going through. I was only focused on my breathing pattern. I could see my mind and body expand from movement to movement, transforming. And I discovered that for those 30 to 60 minutes, my life was not in shambles. I wasn't concerned about anything other than the physical exertion I was going through. And the fact that my life had hit rock bottom was not an issue, only for those 30 to 60 minutes. When I was feeling really good after a workout session, and I posted a picture of me doing a yoga asana on Instagram. That post got over 1,000 likes. I only had 200 followers. So I was like, how did this happen? That's how my journey began. That's how Yogasini was born. I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can take pictures of myself every day, post it online, talk about yoga, talk about its benefits. I can talk about my own struggles. I can express myself on this medium. I had an old Nikon D90 camera, a tripod bought from Amazon for 400 rupees because that's all I could afford, a very old pair of jockey leggings and a sports bra, and my knowledge of filmmaking and photography. I would place my camera in the middle of the drawing room, somehow get the framing right, put the camera on timer and take pictures of myself. One woman army, very low budget, no help, no assistance from anybody. My parents would see me doing this every day, and I have a feeling by now they thought their daughter had completely lost the plot. But they're very nice people, and they saw me struggle, and they witnessed my depression firsthand. So they didn't say anything. They gave me my space and let me do whatever I was doing. I started exploring fitness blogging, something very new. I told my therapist and she's like, go for it. I told some of my friends and they're like, but Radhika, do you know anything about fitness? And that got me thinking, do I know anything about fitness? I don't know the science or the reason behind fitness. I can't list you the muscle groups. I don't have a degree. I haven't done a diploma course in fitness. But I knew few things. I knew how much mental peace it gave me, how confident I felt after a workout, how focused I was during a workout. And for me, those three things mattered more. Did I think I would make fitness blogging a profession the first time I posted that picture on Instagram? No. Did I think I would make it big? Definitely not. Like Instagram as a profession, could I even imagine? But I had a desire to make a difference in people's lives. And somehow, my fitness posts were doing exactly that. I didn't dream nor desire to be a fitness blogger. I discovered I was meant to be a fitness blogger. It was mental health awareness day a while back, and it got me thinking that if it wasn't for the stroll in the park, maybe, I can't say for sure, maybe I would have struggled with my depression a little longer. Maybe I would have not found my purpose. Fitness literally changed my life. Exercising helped me and still helps me deal with my anxiety, my stress, my depression. Working out or any physical form of activity will make you feel better. I can guarantee you this. And yes, initially you have all kinds of aches and pains. Making yourself work out in the beginning is a task for sure. But once you make it a routine, a habit, just like eating khana, drinking water, laughing at memes, physical fitness will also become a part of your daily life. And please don't get into fitness with short-term goals like you want to get that perfect figure or you want to lose weight very quickly because you're getting married next month or you have a beach vacation or you want to look your hottest at your best friend's wedding. No, please, fitness is not a quick fix. It's not a fad. It's not temporary. It's a lifestyle choice you make. I get so many DMs from people on an everyday basis. Men, women asking me every day, Madam, how do I lose weight quickly? Madam, how do I get flat abs quickly? How do I lose 10 kgs in 10 days and 15 kgs in 15 days and what not? And some of them are so absurd, I can't even mention it today. Initially, I used to reply, but now I'm like, is this what I mean when I talk about fitness? Is it just about getting flat abs, looking hot, lose 10 kgs in 10 days? Or is this what we've been conditioned to think? That working out only means how to become thin. And in my opinion, that is such a myopic way of looking at fitness. And when I talk about fitness, I'm not only talking about the gym, the yoga studio, the latest fitness fad, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about a stroll in the park. I'm talking about playing football with your friends. I'm talking about doing yoga at home. I'm talking about just generally jumping around. Why do we have to restrict physical activity to just joining a gym? Or more importantly, why do we have to spend so much money to be physically fit? You can choose whatever form of physical activity you want to do. Find something, start doing it. And once you get bored, which you will, try something else. Try rock climbing, try Pilates, there's so many out there. But don't do it for a couple of months and start giving yourself excuses. Because the only person you're working out is for you. Your neighbor doesn't care that you logged in 20,000 steps on your Fitbit. And the person sitting next to you does not care that you nailed a headstand the other day. Trust me, no one else is concerned about your fitness journey but you. It's the the choices you make. It's the choices you make to live a fit and a healthy life. It's a choice you make between taking the stairs or the elevator. It's a choice you make between eating healthy or eating junk. It's enjoying life while knowing that you are physically fit. And even if you don't have the time, even if you're not in the mood, I get it. That's me most of the time. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. Make it a routine, make it a habit, and soon you'll start looking forward to doing it every day. You don't have the money to join the gym. You have a road in front of you. I bet you have a park or a field next to you. Go there, run around. You don't want to step outside the house. I don't feel like stepping outside the house. Do at-home workouts. There are numerous videos on YouTube and Instagram you can watch, follow. Set an intention and eventually set a goal. But don't set short-term goals like trying to lose weight quickly or trying to get that perfect figure. Set goals like, okay, I ran for 3 kilometers today. Tomorrow I'm going to run for 5. Okay, I worked out for 15 minutes today. Tomorrow I'm going to spend half an hour working out. And remember, your fitness journey will be entirely different from other people. Your body, your health cannot be the same as a person sitting next to you. So please don't get demotivated or disheartened if your journey has some hiccups. Exercising will give you mental peace. It will make you more confident. It will give you a purpose, a goal. Exercising will make you happy. I don't like giving yarn and I don't like telling people what to do with their lives. I can only give you my example and tell you how that walk in the park changed my entire life. I was jobless, I was in depression, and I thought I would achieve nothing in life. And here I am today. I discovered that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and that's exactly when the magic happens. I dreamed that one day I will be able to make everyone I come across take up fitness. I desire to be physically and mentally fit and healthy till my last breath. I discovered that sometimes it's okay to do it. Thank you very much.